Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It's episode 123, and in today's episode we're going to be carrying on with the weekend league. We are currently 4-1 as the record, and this is the team that we're using. We've brought ourselves Jadon Sancho into the team for this weekend, as well as Bernardo Silva coming straight back into the side after we used, of course, De Bruyne like 2 weeks ago, when obviously we didn't use the Silver Star because that was last week. So obviously that didn't really matter where basically how we played this team. But anyway, point is, we got 1-up in the first game, which is quite nice. So with the record, like I said, is 4-1. So hopefully we can make this 5-1 and obviously push on as quickly as possible. However, his Neymar is going to get a goal there. It's quite a nice finish. And I'll be honest, this is sort of where I started to play quite good opponents. At 4-1, I was thinking, you know, we'll probably play some alright players, but not to the level that these were. And as you can see, he turned the game around with a Kylian Mbappe goal. A header as well in the 33rd minute. You don't really expect Mbappe to win headers, but he did. And unfortunately, that obviously puts us in sort of the bad position, and as you can see in the second half, it's a shot there which put my keeper just on his bum, and then next thing you know, he's going to score with Ginola. So we're 3-1 down in this one and not looking likely to get anything out of it. But Vinicius Junior came off the bench and he absolutely changed the game. He gets a goal there to make it 3-2, and I'm like, right, we've got a chance. And in the 72nd minute, we pick the ball once again with Sancho into Vinny, and what's he going to do? Well, he's going to absolutely terrorise the defence, get around a couple of players, still going, plays it in, and Bernardo Silva is going to snatch the goal to put it back to 3-0 to level the game up. So moving on now, 14 minutes to play, he's got the ball, he's trying to push over to get the goal to put him in front, and it's Sadio Mane to get that goal for my opponent. I'm like, no, you don't do this to me. I've come down from 2 goals down, but then from my kick-off, obviously after he scored, we picked the ball with Mo Salah. He's through 1-1 with the keeper, and he's somehow gonna just get into the back of the net. I don't know how that's gone in. Czech definitely should have got it, but it was just a powerful shot, and it's gone into the back of the net. So what else can you really do? You just got to take it, haven't you? So then next thing you know, moving on in, we get ourselves a goal in extra time, the 100th minute. Mo Salah, just you absolute dancer. That is absolutely fantastic from you. And then, you know, pushing through, it's the boy Vinicius Junior. I just thought, you know what, let's hit it, and it's going in the back of the net. So we're now 6-4 up in extra time, absolutely cruising now. We should absolutely blitz this rest of this game. We should be fine. But then 109 minutes on the clock, he gets a goal with flashback Griezmann. I'm like, okay, just don't concede more. So I just decided to pass around the back for the rest of the game, and it's a little bit sweaty, but I did deserve to win that game. I won't lie to you. We do actually come away with the win, luckily enough. So we're out to 21 points. That means we have 5-1, and we're going to move, of course, swiftly onwards. So this is the next team. Wow, what a beautiful team that is. He's also got Mkhitaryan, not flashback, he's got Mkhitaryan foot birthday, that's the one, SBC of course. I was going to do that card, 5-star, 5-star, looked absolutely brilliant, you know, like an 85 or an 84 or an 86 rate squad or something, I can't actually remember, but it looks very, very good. So like, right, let's complete it. I go log on 6 o'clock on Friday, you know, when obviously the Team 2 came out. I was like, right, we'll do Mkhitaryan after we see what content comes out. He expired at 6 o'clock on Friday. Well done, Luke. You smart man. You beautiful human. I don't know how I've managed to do that really. I should have checked, you know, when it expired, because I thought, you know what, surely he's not going to expire now because obviously it's still for birthday and stuff, but he did, and unfortunately we're going to miss out on that card. But it's not a big miss, you know. He was never going to get in the first team, but obviously on the bench, you know, 5-star, 5-star, decent pace and stuff, he could have maybe made an impact. But, you know, we'll just have to, you know, forget about it, move on, maybe do some more SBCs. We might even do an icon pack, you know, or an icon pick even, should I say, because obviously they were quite broken, weren't they, a couple of days ago. With how they worked, you know, prime moments were appearing in the mid or prime packs, I believe, when they got re-released at 6 on Friday, which was interesting. But we might go and do one still, so you'll have to keep your eyes peeled to see what happens with that. But as you can see, in this next game, we go 2 goals down within 6 minutes, and I'm like, right, we're not staying in this game. There is no point staying in the game when you're getting battered, because you've just got so many games to get to the rank that you need, so you're absolutely fine. So moving on into the next one, he's got himself a prime R9, a team of the year Jorginho. He's also got you know, Stoichkov, Garrincha, Best, Xavi, you know, defence as well is quite good in Tanganga, and obviously he's got himself De Gea in net, which I don't know if any of you have had the same thing, but Player of the Month De Gea just always seems to save every single shot I take against him. It's absolutely ridiculous how good he is, and I missed out on him as well. I was actually going to do him as well, so you know, I missed out on a few SBCs this year, I can't lie. But as you can see, we're going to go back with Neymar, and he's not going to save that one. because it's smashed straight at him pretty much from about 5 yards out, and we'll absolutely take that goal. But then from kick-off, Stoichkov is going to win the ball, but then we nick it back, and look what happens. We turn defence into attack very quickly, and it's Kylian Mbappe, who's in 1-on-1. He finds Sancho, who's going to get round the goalkeeper and get a goal for the weekend. Brilliant to see from him. He's actually fantastic, by the way. This red Jadon Sancho in form. Obviously as well down there's this new foot birthday item that's out, with a 5-star, whatever. But this normal informed Jadon Sancho is incredible, and that's why he's in the team over played of Munster, and he's kept him at the side, which is quite nice. Obviously using better, better, but also different players as well in this game. It's a lot more fun, keeps it fresh and stuff. So anyway, we're at 3-2 in this game, and then in the 50th minute we're actually going to go and concede again. We're going to actually concede twice in like 2 minutes here. The first goal coming like 2 minutes before, and then this one, as you can see, he's finally going to get a goal with Xavi. So we've crumbled there in this one, but hopefully we can push on just before the end of the game and obviously get a winning goal. And we do actually go and score. What a finish that was by Neymar. Chip ball over to him to get the goal there, and then he's set through, and it's going to be the boy Stoichkov, 1-on-1, smashes it, goal, I believe on his weaker foot. So we're now at 4-4 in this one. We've still got 20 minutes left, so hopefully we can find the winning goal. But before we try and do that, Xavi's picked up the ball from a corner, and he's found R9 to get the goal, and he's now in front in this game. And as you can see, R9, he was a bit of a menace. He scored again with 5 minutes from time. Just wow. Honestly, Prime R9 is ridiculous. Wish we could pack him from a Prime Icon pack, or obviously pick as well. One of them, we'll try and get him. Obviously, we had Pele, Maradona from last year. We also got Roy Keane and who were the other one? I can't remember, like Perez or something. So from the forward that we did last year, we had 2 good, 2 bad. So hopefully we get a good one this time. We'll just have to wait and see. But we're going to move on in with the weekend league after of course another disappointing loss. And as you can see, this is a 5-back team, but I believe he didn't play 5-back in game. He moved Lam to centre mid, I believe, and then obviously played Klaus at right back in a 4-2-3-1 or something, or a 4-4-2. So he does go one up through Cruyff quite early on in this one as well again, and I'm like, here we go again, we're probably going to go and lose this one. But Kylian Mbappe, a couple of minutes after, goes and chips the goalkeeper, and we get ourselves a goal back to obviously equalise the game. So moving on, what's going to happen next? Well, Jonathan David plays it into Cruyff, finds Pele in the box, unmarked. It's an easy goal for him. We're now 2-1 down. I'm like, just please don't. And then he is also going to get another goal through Pele in the 52nd minute, of course, in the second half. And I'm like, no, this is not what we want. But Vinny comes off the bench once again. He absolutely changes the game every single time he comes on the pitch. What's he going to do? Well, he's just going to shoot near post, get an easy goal. He did actually get the ball back there a couple of times. Probably should have lost it, but he didn't, because he's incredible and I absolutely love him. But then pushing on into this game, as you can see, my defence is all over the shop. I obviously tried to go for the game again, but it backfired pretty dramatically, and he gets himself a goal through Pele to make it 4-2. And again, we're rushing the tackles, we're pulling players out of position, and Pele is going to be set free once again. I tried to cover there with Roberto Carlos, but before we could do that, he goes and chips the goalkeeper with Pele, and Green times it as well to get the perfect goal. So he gets himself a win there, and unfortunately we fell to another defeat, so that means we are at 28 points with 10 games played, which I believe means we've lost 4, maybe. I'm not, no, maybe I don't know. Let's work it out. So 5 games obviously is 20 points, 6 games it'd be 24 points, wouldn't it? So yeah, 6 and 4, that's what we are. Hopefully we can make it 7 and 4, because we don't want to go 6 and 5. That would just be pretty bad. But he does actually go 1 up through Stoichkov, who seemed to be a bit of a menace this weekend against me. Seems to score every time I played him. But anyway, it's going to be the boy Kylian Mbappe to lay it across, and guess who is there at the back post? It's Mo Salah. It's a very, very jammy goal. I don't know how we've managed to score it, but a goal's a goal at the end of the day. I don't care how jammy it is, unless of course it's against me. It's going to be annoying if I score like a terrible goal. Concede, should I say. So anyway, he pushes through in the 19th minute. It's going to be Stoichkov again and gets another goal. I was just face palming at this point. I don't know how he's managed to score a second goal, but he has, and he's got 2 goals in 19 minutes as well. And I'm like, come on, I need to just step up my game and obviously get a couple of goals. But before we could do that, Messi goes and scores again, and it's now 3-1, 23 minutes on the clock. Does his little chicken dance again. I'm like, right, get me out of this game. I'm not playing in this one. He was a fairly decent opponent, to be fair, but I've got loads of games left. Like, we've got 9 games left now to obviously get, I believe, 4 more wins. So we're over half the games that we need to win. Well, under half that we need to win, should I say. So anyway, moving on into the next one. It's another guy with Mkhitaryan, so obviously make me jealous that he's got him and I don't. But we're going to push through in the 9 minutes, and guess what? It's Mo Salah to trickle, to dance, and look at him go. He's absolutely incredible on the ball. I'm so happy I did the player SBC because he's just magical on the ball. He's fantastic. And if any of you are lucky enough to get him from the year in review player SPC pick or whatever it is, then honestly just take him, even if there's like a Ronaldo there or something, or probably even any other card in the game. I'd probably even take him maybe over Vinicius. Actually, I don't know about that one because playing him with Vinicius is absolutely ridiculous, and obviously off the bench for me is incredible. So anyway, moving on in this game, we got 2-1 up in the 29th minute. It's going to be Mbappe to get the goal, which is fantastic to see. But what can happen next? Well, unfortunately, he picks the ball with Benzema, which flashback Benzema this, by the way, who's just going to push through and get the Trivela and gets the goal. I'm like, no, this is not what we want. We don't want to keep getting pulled back all the time. We need to just get a goal and then get another and then seal the game. So we do go and get a goal here with Kylian Mbappe in the second half to put us in front once again. Hopefully we get the next goal, because that is going to be the crucial one. And as you can see, we are going to get that goal, and it's Mbappe once again. And as you can see, I paused the game this time, but then he goes and quits. No, he doesn't. We changed a couple of players, actually. I thought he did quit there, but I'm obviously wrong. So he pushes through, gets himself a goal in the 85th minute, to make it 4-3. And it's again a very tight game now with 5 minutes left. Bit of squeaky bum time, but luckily enough, we came away with the win. Because we did get, again, sort of like past it and kept the ball, which is obviously a very difficult thing to win the ball back off your opponent when they're doing that. So that is why we did it. We're now up to 33 points because of it. So that pushes up to 7-4, and obviously we need 2 more wins for the 9 wins. Do we go for that? We're not too sure. We might go for 11, of course, in the next episode. But moving on into the next one, again, it's a fantastic team. This guy's got himself road to the final, Mahrez as well, which is a beautiful card. But what's going to happen in this game? Well, he picks the ball over and it's found the way of Mo Salah. 19 minutes on the clock. Fantastic. Brilliant from you. Fantastic. You love to say it. You just do. So we are 1 goal up. And then moving on into the 45th minute, we're just going to play it across to Neymar, should I say, who finds Pogba, the silver card, of course, into Bernardo, across to Mbappe, who gets around the defence. That's a fantastic goal. I don't know how he's managed to obviously evade the tackle there, but he did. And we're also going to get a rage quit as well, which is fantastic. So that means we are, of course, up to 8-4. So we're either going to go for 1 more win in the next episode, or we are going to go for 3 to get up to 11. But we'll obviously have to wait for that episode for that to happen. So I will now go ahead and leave you on this episode. So if you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe, and new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.